Are you up to date with the latest buzz in the cryptocurrency world? We have a captivating and entertaining story to share with you. It all revolves around the FTX crypto exchange and its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried. The two were almost inseparable, but unfortunately, things took a dramatic turn for the worse in late 2022 when FTX collapsed like a house of cards in a windstorm. Let's explore this fascinating tale of triumph and downfall. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates on cryptocurrency. Now, imagine a cryptocurrency exchange that's soaring high in the sky, with its founder and CEO enjoying the view from the top. But suddenly, out of nowhere, a storm hits and everything comes crashing down. That's what happened to FTX in late 2022, and the aftermath of the collapse is still being felt in the international crypto community. You don't have to be a financial expert to understand what went wrong with FTX. It's simply a matter of mismanagement and poor decision-making. And unfortunately, the consequences of these mistakes is seen everywhere. But I want to take it back for a deep understanding of what really happened with FTX. Basically, FTX is a cryptocurrency exchange that was founded by Sam Bankman-Fried. He was a very powerful and influential person in the crypto world. However, things took a turn for the worse in November 2022. CoinDesk, a popular crypto news site, dropped a bombshell report on November 2nd. They revealed that Bankman-Fried's other company, Alameda Research, had invested a whopping $5 billion in FTT, the native token of FTX. And get this, Alameda's investment foundation was also in FTT, the same token that Bankman-Fried's sister company had invented. This caused quite a stir in the crypto community. People started to worry about the undisclosed leverage and solvency of Bankman-Fried's companies, and unfortunately, things didn't get any better from there. Within a short period of just 10 days, FTX collapsed fully and left a lot of people scratching their heads and wondering what went wrong. Let's take a look at the sequence of events that led to the collapse of FTX in 2022. The beginning of the end for FTX came on November 6, when Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, made a shocking announcement. It revealed that it would be selling their entire position in FTT tokens, which amounted to roughly 23 million FTT tokens and was valued at a staggering $529 million. Binance's CEO, Changpeng CZ Zhao, cited risk management as the reason for this drastic move, which came on the heels of the collapse of the Terra Luna crypto token earlier that year. This decision proved to be a major blow to FTX, setting off a chain of events that eventually led to its downfall. FTX was experiencing a liquidity crisis the very next day after Binance sold its FTT tokens. Despite Bankman-Fried's efforts to reassure investors about the stability of FTX assets, customers demanded withdrawals worth $6 billion after the CoinDesk report. Bankman-Fried searched for additional funding from venture capitalists, but when that failed, he turned to his rival Binance for help. The value of FTT then fell by more than 80% in just 2 days, leaving everyone wondering what the future held for FTX. But on November 8th, Binance made an announcement that took everyone by surprise. They had reached a non-binding agreement to buy the non-US business of FTX for an undisclosed sum, effectively bailing out their closest rival. It was an unprecedented move that left everyone wondering what it meant for the future of the industry. Would this collaboration lead to more such mergers and acquisitions? Or would it be a one-off? Only time will tell. The hope of a bailout was quickly dashed when Binance pulled out of the deal the very next day. On November 9th, Binance Exchange announced that it would be scrapping the FTX agreement due to concerns raised during corporate due diligence, which included the mishandling of customer funds and other issues. The sudden reversal was undoubtedly a blow to FTX and its founder Sam Bankman-Fried. Things went from bad to worse when the Bahamas froze the assets of FTX's subsidiary there on November 10. Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of FTX and founder of Alameda Research, admitted that the non-US businesses were facing a liquidity crisis and that Alameda Research would be winding down. Later that day, the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation announced that it had initiated an investigation into FTX. In response to the crisis, Bankman-Fried tweeted to issue an apology for the liquidity crisis and admit that FTX's non-US exchange did not have enough funds to meet customer demands. He attributed the issue to poor internal labeling that led to miscalculations in leverage and liquidity. He also announced that Alameda would wind down trading in the coming days. On November 11th, Bankman-Fried resigned as CEO of FTX, and John Ray was appointed as the new CEO by the court. Ray, who previously led energy trading firm Enron through bankruptcy proceedings, took over the reins of the company. Later that day, FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, revealing that approximately 130 affiliated companies were also part of the proceedings. The bankruptcy filings disclose that FTX had assets and liabilities in the range of $10 billion to $50 billion. During a U.S. House of Representatives committee hearing on the FTX debacle held on December 13th, the new FTX CEO warned that investors and customers had lost billions and that not all of it would be recovered. It was a difficult time for the company and its stakeholders, and the future remained uncertain. Shortly after FTX filed for bankruptcy under Chapter 11, the exchange said that unauthorized transactions had taken place. To protect its digital assets, FTX quickly moved them into cold storage. External analysts, on the other hand, thought that about $477 million was stolen from FTX because of the alleged hack. The situation added to the already dire state of affairs for the beleaguered exchange and its investors, who had lost billions in the lead-up to this latest blow. As if all of this wasn't enough, a class action lawsuit was filed on November 16th in a Florida federal court against Bankman-Fried and several celebrities and athletes, including Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, and Naomi Osaka. The lawsuit says that they all took part in a fake cryptocurrency scheme that was meant to take advantage of investors from all over the United States. The lawsuit says that Bankman-Fried came up with the plan and that the celebrities and athletes named in the lawsuit helped make it happen. Also named in the lawsuit are professional athletes Shohei Ohtani and Larry David and businessman Kevin O'Leary. On November 18th, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas, SCB, stepped in and assumed control of the cryptocurrency assets owned by FTX, which had filed for bankruptcy protection. To protect the interests of the exchange's creditors, the SCB told Bankman-Fried to move the crypto assets to its wallet. Meanwhile, on November 24, former FTX CEO Bankman-Fried was released on a $250 million bond after federal prosecutors reached an agreement. Bankman-Fried has to life with his parents in Palo Alto, California, wear an electronic monitoring bracelet, and stay in the Northern California area. The bond is the largest in history. Phew, it looks like a roller coaster ride. The collapse of FTX and the repercussions of its downfall will certainly be felt throughout the international crypto community for a long time. The legal fate of Bankman-Fried. What happens next? Former FTX CEO Bankman-Fried faces 8 criminal charges and is set for trial on October 2, 2023. He was released on a $250 million bond, the largest ever, and will be monitored with an electronic bracelet. Bankman-Fried pleaded not guilty to all charges on January 3, 2023. The case will have significant implications for the regulation of digital assets and exchanges. FTX collapse, uncertainty and consequences for the crypto world. The collapse of FTX has rocked the crypto world, leaving the future of the exchange uncertain. This could have a bigger effect on the industry as a whole, since investors are already worried about how stable and safe it is. Customers may not be able to get their assets back, which could lead to legal action. This could be a reason for regulators to pay more attention to cryptocurrencies and exchanges. The ripple effects of this event will be felt for some time, with other companies like BlockFi and Genesis Global Trading halting withdrawals. This highlights the need for increased regulation to protect investors and prevent similar events. Are you feeling uncertain about the future of cryptocurrency after the collapse of FTX and the legal troubles of its founder, Bankman-Fried? You're not alone. Many people are wondering what the future holds for this industry and how to prepare for it. What do you think? Can FTX recover after all? Please let us know in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel to get more insightful videos and updates on the latest news in the world of digital assets.